plays in the backyard, plays with his house now. He never even knew that was there.
Right, right. Yeah, he never realized he had slides and a playhouse in the backyard. Now he sees them. It's just he's a pleasure to be around now, whereas before every day was absolutely miserable for us. It was always, how many temper tantrums is he going to have? What's going to set him off? What do we need to set up, you know, quickly in advance? What DVD do we have to have in the DVD player to calm him down before, you know, before he blows? Because it's just, it was us living on the what ifs because we knew what was going to happen. Whereas now, you know, it is what it is, and he deals much better with everything.
We don't have to sneak out of the house anymore.
No one has to sneak out of the house. When he was younger, we noticed he never went through any type of separation anxiety at all. We could come and go. He would not care if Mommy left, Mommy came. He just didn't care. Now we went through a whole, you know, period of if anyone left, it would be a major temper tantrum. Grandma and Grandpa went home, temper tantrum. He'd be screaming at the door, you know, trying to pull open the door to run out after them. He didn't want them to leave. Now, Grandma and Grandpa can come and say, "Goodbye, Nicholas, we're going to go home now. Can I have a hug and a kiss?" Nicholas gives them a hug and a kiss. And then he says, "Bye-bye, you know, see you later." If they walk in the door, he's like, "Hi, guys." You know, he's like, "Hi, Papa, hi, Papa." It's amazing to see the differences in him. No one has to sneak out. I can say, "Nicholas, Mommy has to go to the store. You're going to play with Daddy," and he's fine. Whereas prior to doing the hyperbaric, he would be in our front window crying, screaming, the face bright red, practically on the verge of a temper tantrum, and my husband would be standing there trying to pull him out of the window, because how as a parent can you pull that car out of the driveway seeing your child up against the glass screaming, you know, that he doesn't want you to leave? And in a very short period of time, he has gone from, you know, not being so bothered when we leave, to when we say the school bus is here to pick him up, his shoes are on, his backpack is on his back, and we wouldn't even have to walk him out to that school bus. He just goes flying right out the door, right to the school bus to go to school, very happy. It's hard to describe. Now he makes choices, whereas before, if you gave him a sippy cup with Diego, he wouldn't care. Now he knows, oh, I have Diego cups, I have Dora cups, I have backyardigans and whatnot. He will say Diego cup, Dora cup. He chooses what he wants. Prior to, we would put a different DVD on for him. Now he tells us, no, I don't want to watch that, or no, I don't like that. I want to watch George, Curious George. George is his big thing currently. So he will tell us what he wants, and he's very specific with what he wants.
And
but
he operates the DVD player all by himself. He puts the DVD in, hits menu, plays the DVDs, fast forward the DVD. He'll play it again, he'll hit menu again, he'll take it out, he can put another one in, he does it all by himself.
Right. And now he seems to be more compliant, whereas before, if he didn't want to do something, or if he wanted to do something and we didn't want to do it, temper tantrums. There's no doubt temper tantrums were going to happen. It was pretty much a given. It's just how far into our day or our outing were they going to happen. Now he seems more compliant, more go with the flow. This is where we're going into a store. I couldn't grocery shop. My grocery shopping consisted of me running out at midnight after he had gone to bed and was, you know, that we knew that he was asleep for the night. It would be me running through the grocery store at midnight so that I could run through and get everything in peace, versus having a child that was just temper tantruming with, you know, of course, people staring at you thinking you're beating your child in the grocery store as you're walking around. You know, it's just not normal for a child to be that way, and everybody stares at you. So it's been delightful that we can actually make short trips with him. I haven't tested it past a half an hour in a store with him at this point, but even a half an hour for us has been huge. That I can run into Target, a pleasure. We can run into Target, into Best Buy, wherever with him, and he's not screaming to get out of the cart. Last time we were in Target, he was actually picking out DVDs he wanted, and to see a child picking out DVDs that he wanted, and Nicholas has a pretty extensive DVD collection. Not one of the DVDs that he picked out were ones he already had, which showed me another thing. He knew exactly what he had and what he didn't have. So, you know, it's just been...
It's all after the hyperbaric.
This is all after the hyperbaric, and we're a month and a half out from our first set of dives.
Yeah.
And his vocabulary is just increasing. He's now asking what questions. What is the beach, Mommy? What is the ocean, Mommy? We were on the beach the other day, and he wanted to know what the ocean was. And I'm trying to describe what the ocean is, and he's looking at me as if he understands every single word I'm saying. And, you know, to think of 6 months ago, this is not anywhere I thought we would even be with him. And now he's asking what questions. It's just, what is a pen, Daddy? What is... it's just everything. He just wants to know. He points to stuff in pictures and books now where he never flipped through a book before. And he's pointing and asking what things are and repeating all the words. And he knows what things are. He's using them in sentences. He's talking about them. And it's amazing. What else? What did we miss? Did we miss anything?
No, I mean, we rented it for a month.
And we bought one because...
we saw significant gains, and we didn't want the gains to stop.
No.
So now we purchased one, and we're going to keep on doing it until there's no more gains.
Yeah, a week in, we just decided this is working for our child. There's no way we can deny the changes we saw in a very short period of time. And we said, what do we have to do to buy one of these? Because it's been miraculous.
Did whatever we can to get one so we can help them out.
We can't really recommend it anymore. And again, we used Dr. Neubrander's protocol for the hyperbaric, and we just really couldn't be happier with the results that we're seeing, and the gains just keep coming. Okay. We purchased a mild hyperbaric chamber, which is the 1.3, and that's the chamber we also rented and did Nicholas's therapy in for the month on Dr. Neubrander's protocol. And just to add, Nicholas is just so happy and full of life, and he's animated, and he's a joker, and it's amazing. And now he's being defiant because he can be, and because he knows it, because when we see he's being defiant, he's got a smile on his face that he's hiding, and this is just something that we had never experienced with him before. Always before, when he didn't want to do something, it was because he was screaming in a temper tantrum. Now it's because he's literally messing with us. So, you know, which is wonderful to see, and it's just proof of how far we've come.